as y'all may know, today we are going to be doing a haircut tier list. Alright? Now, at first I was going to do a haircut tier list with like ranking the barbers' portfolios and whatever, right? At first I was going to do that, but I was like, hold on. Let me switch it up a little. Let's do something a little bit different. Let's do haircut tier list based off cartoon characters' haircuts. Alright? And we're going to be basically ranking this off of how good the cut would be if they were in real life. How good the cut would be if they were transmitted to real life. What's the success rate of them pulling? You feel me? Based on that haircut. And yeah, if it's a top tier cut, if it's a cut, if it's a mid cut, how would it do in the real life world, in the real life society in the 21st century? That's basically how the way I'm going to do this. I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking during this intro, man. Official watch at a time. Let's get it, man. Let's go.
I love you, Jay.
I gotta spin the wheel here, right? I gotta spin the wheel here because basically I couldn't find no tier list that was instantly gonna put people's like thing in there. Plus, I'd rather have their names because a lot of people I probably do not know by face. I'm not gonna lie. So it's better I look them up and just look straight at their haircut. What we getting? This is a big list. This is cartoon characters and anime characters. Watari. I told y'all I got anime people in here too. I told y'all that. I got anime people in here too. Watari haircut. Okay. Now, let's get a good look at his haircut real quick. Let's get a good look at his hairstyle real quick. Let me pull up Snippet 2. Let me pull up Snippet 2 for y'all real quick, man. Let's all just get a good look. First and foremost, if I'm being honest, bro, about this, Watari, Death Note, first and foremost, I'm not gonna lie. For his age range, I feel like that's not a bad cut. Like, if he was to transmit that in real life with that same mustache and that same hairstyle, that's not a bad cut at all, bro. He got the comb over. It looks like it's probably the comb over, you know? That's usually what all the old people have before they go bald. That's usually what all the old people have before they go bald when they still have some hair left. You feel me? They got the mousse gel. They just slicking it back and they just doing whatever to it. They really don't care too much about what they got for real. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna lie. For real, if I'm being honest, this is not the worst cut. This is not a bad cut. You know what I'm saying? Watari, he got any old man cut. Now, if he was young having this cut, yeah, I would kind of, it kind of wouldn't be, it wouldn't even be ass still. I feel like at the same time, it still low-key wouldn't even be ass. I'm going to change cheat scale to success rate. Basically, it's going to be based off what it is with the HUDs. You know what I'm saying? After I rank them too at the same time. I'm going to be putting it like that. Watari, let's be honest about Watari. Watari, he got the old man cut, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's a mid cut. I ain't gonna lie, success rate, I feel like success rate is like right here. I feel like a lot of I wouldn't even say middle age, more of the older side, women would actually like that cut. I feel like a lot of more of the older side of women would like this cut. Anybody that's like 59 and plus, they would love haircuts like this. For real. If I'm being 1000% completely honest, they would genuinely love haircuts like this. They would love them. They would love them, bruh. They would. I'm just being honest. They would. I'm gonna get that mid cut. Norman. Oh, yeah. That boy Norman. What would this haircut be in real life? What would this haircut be in real life, bro? That's like the shark. That's like the Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Is his name Taylor Lautner or some shit? The dude that plays Shark Boy. That's like his haircut. That's probably the best real life description I can give that. For real. Like some shit like this. Some spiky shit going up like this, bro. To be honest, for his age range, I can see that. But if you get older and you have that cut, I feel like that cut is not really working. I feel like that cut is not really making the cut. If I'm being 1000% honest, that's not a bad cut, you know. But the electrocuted hair flying up style in the Big 25, I feel like I haven't seen that since I was in elementary school. For real, in real life. I'm not gonna lie, and I haven't seen that since I was in elementary school in real life. Off rip, bro. I'm sorry, my nigga, but you're probably on the lower side of things. I feel like in the Big 25, no one's really pulling this off, bro. No one's really having this. I could probably best describe that as the Shark Boy haircut. The hair flying up. That's some shit when you get electrocuted and your shit just fly up and it gets stuck like that. Norman, I ain't gonna lie. Norman, your cut not terrible. Nah, who am I kidding? But he at the top. So that means it could be the worst. You know what I'm trying to say? He's at like the top of terrible cuts at the bottom of mid cut. You know what I'm trying to say? His success rate on pulling, I'm gonna be honest, it's probably lower than Watari. At least he could probably pull like the older ladies with that cut. This nigga, with that cut, Nah, it could work. It could work. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the snow bunnies would love that shit. They would love that shit. They would love the little spiky hair going up like this. He looked like he like. All I could really see is this, like, seeing this hairstyle is getting electrocuted and your hair fly up. But shit, I know he probably know how to make a mean pizza though. Who next? Who next? Who next? Nishio. Oh no, I ain't gonna lie. You got it, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Your haircut got it. Pause. But you low-key a sexy nigga. Pause. Like, no gay shit though. Like, you can call a nigga handsome. You know when a nigga's handsome for real. Like me, you can tell me I'm a handsome ass nigga, a buff ass, handsome ass nigga that's really been in the gym lately. But, you know, listen. That hairstyle is working, gang. It is pulling all the snow bunnies. Listen, the nigga already tall. The nigga already tall. Plus, that nigga probably, that's like that hairstyle that you give a nigga that plays baseball, probably some football, rugby. That's the hairstyle that you give a nigga. That's the type of hairstyle that you would give a nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The Teen Beach movie girls are going for that shit. Snow bunnies, the volleyball type of girls. You know? They're going for that. They're going for that hairstyle. As simple as that. They are going for that. That shit is working. I feel like that nigga's success rate is actually... What's that nigga name again? Nishio? I ain't gonna lie, gang. I feel like a lot of anime niggas cuts. I'm gonna give him like this. I'm gonna give him like right here. I'm gonna give that nigga this success rate. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give that nigga this type of success rate, bro. They going for that. The volleyball players, the snow bunnies, the rugby players, the softball players, they going for that shit. All the sports type of girls, bro, they going for that. Next, Kakuzu. There we go. I know exactly who Kakuzu is. Naruto. I ain't gonna lie. Kakuzu. Big dream rolling down the line makes me worry. I can see him being on some rock band shit, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I can see that nigga singing the SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 soundtrack with that hairstyle. But the long hair low-key fire though. I ain't gonna lie. It works. It works. It's working though. How would it work in the real world? It all depends. If I seen a nigga with that hairstyle, I'm trying to envision the character. Like, if they were in real life. Nigga like that, with that hairstyle, and he had tattoos all over, like, yeah, I probably think that nigga's a killer. I'm not gonna lie. I probably think that nigga's a psychopath. For real, for real. If I'm being completely honest with this nigga Kakuzu. But, his hair not bad. It is not all that. It's kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie. It's cool. I feel like the ladies that would love this shit is more of the rock star vibe type of girls. The ones that would go to the raves with you. The ones that would, you know, listen to the rock music with you and shit, bruh. That's into that rock, heavy metal shit. The ones that would probably work at Hot Topic. I feel like those are the ones that would probably go for Kakuzu and shit. I ain't gonna lie. I can see it. I see the vision. And I don't know what's under that long hair. It could be a bald fade. It could be anything, bro. I don't know what the hell is under there. I don't know what type of fade you have under there. So, off rip, I'm giving you mid-cut. But I'm putting you above the old man. Your success rate with the women, I'm gonna be honest, it is. I can see the Hot Topic workers really going for someone like Kakuzu in his hairstyle. I can see it. I ain't gonna lie. I can genuinely see that. No Zale. I think I put a lot of niggas on here, bro. Okay. I understand. With a hairstyle like this, my nigga, it's different. I feel like you gonna have a fashion piece. Like, I feel like you gonna have a fashion sense, bro. Like, I don't know. If you have some hairstyle like this, bro, like, I feel like you want some crazy, crazy fashion shit. Genuinely. Like, you want that Glow shit. If you know who Glow is, the nigga that be wearing the wigs, that be hanging out with Uzi. I feel like you gonna be on some that shit with a hairstyle like that, bro. Grown man walking around, hair hanging, dangling in the middle of his face like that between his eyes. Little braided / long / no fade on the side. I mean, I'm not really expecting one. It's different. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like if you have a hairstyle like that, your aesthetic gotta be different. But I don't know if I'm seeing the vision in real life, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe I'm just saying this because I can't pull it off personally. But I'm just not seeing the vision in real life as of right now. Nozel, or whatever your name is, man. I'm just not seeing the vision as of right now. But I'm trying to picture you in real life. They might think you zesty, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Ladies might think you a little zesty with that shit, bro. But it's just your own aesthetic, I feel like. The pull rate is like down here. I'm just being honest, bro. The pull rate is definitely like down there. I feel like the only ones that will really see the vision on that haircut for my man is, I don't know. Really? Maybe like people that like RP in the park, you know? I feel like those will see that. Those type of, actually, that's perfect. People that probably RP in the park go to those little shits where they get to RP as like old and West Times or old and shits. And yeah, those are the ones that's gonna see the vision of their hairstyle. Oh, that boy Phineas. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie, bro. The grown ass man with this hairstyle, my nigga. What the hell am I looking at? Is that even a bald fade? I feel like that's more than a bald fade at this point, my nigga. That's more than the sky top. That's genuinely the definition of sky top, my nigga. Genuinely. You can see the goddamn pimple patches on top of his head, bro. That shit is bad. He only has a slither of head left that doesn't have hair on it. I mean, that has hair on it. Genuinely. A couple snips up from scissors, my nigga, and it's done. It's done for. It's over. It's over. He's bald. That's the closest thing to bald, gang. Sky top. Sky top, Phineas, and Ferb hairstyle. If I see a nigga come outside with that pointy, spiky ass hair and the rest is a bald sky top, my nigga, I don't know, bruh. I might just have to smack him right in the back of his shit. But out of love, though, you know? It's like one of those, you smack the back of their heads out of love. Smack the back of their shits, give him a hug right after. Because he a cool ass dude, you know? Because I know the nigga that probably has this is a cool nigga. Either he's a cool nigga or he a dangerous nigga. There's no in between. And with a hairstyle like that, he might be a dangerous nigga. If I'm putting it in real life sense. I don't know if he gonna have that mindset of Phineas. I'm just being honest. But the Phineas hairstyle, the sky top, it's like a sky top mixed with a palm tree. Y'all find out a name for that. I don't know what to call that. A sky top mixed with a palm tree, bro. Sky tree or some shit. We're just gonna call it the sky tree. There we go. Phineas and the sky tree. That's probably the worst of the worst. Success rate, barely 1%. Not even 1%. I'm sorry. That success rate is 0. I don't know what girls are saying. Oh, I want to, you know how the girls, I want a nigga with dreads. I want a nigga with waves. Oh, I love a little taper fade ass nigga. Oh, I love a nigga this, that, and the third. I've never heard nobody say anything about a sky top and a palm tree on top of the sky top. Phineas. Whoa there, brother. What are you doing? Ferb is frying that nigga when it comes to haircuts. Okay, I know exactly who Rengoku is. There we go. Demon Slayer. I can see the vision. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can see the vision in this nigga hairstyle. I can, bruh. He on some different shit. That nigga's on some different shit. You know what I'm saying? I can see it, bruh. It's smooth, low-key. It started off blonde and he got like the little parts of it red and shit. You feel me? Nigga like that, though, with a hairstyle like that, they going? Hell yeah! I can see the vision in this nigga hairstyle, bro. You know, it's a little wild card, man. It's a little wild card. He look like he like to have fun, bro. He look like a fun nigga, bro. A nigga like that with that type of hairstyle, he looks like he seemed like a fun nigga, bro. He go bowling every weekend with the family, with the friends, bro. He's always the life of the party. He always the life of the joke. That nigga knows how to have some goddamn fun of his friend group. You know what I'm saying? With the hairstyle like that, he a cool nigga, bro. You can always rely on that nigga. If you need some money for something, you know, you don't even have enough money for 50-cent cakes, you can always rely on a nigga like this, bro, to help you out of some sort with no return. Like, you don't have to, you know what I'm saying? You probably, oh, I got you next week. Oh, don't even worry about it. He'll probably hit you with one of those, bro. Don't even worry about it. It's on me. It's on me, my friend. And then tap you on the shoulder like this. Any nigga with a hairstyle like this, bro, they're a cool guy. They're a cool guy, bro. They're a cool individual, man. They are. Is it a top tier? It's at the top of mid. I'm gonna be honest. It's low-key at the top. Is it? Nah. I ain't gonna lie. I can see the vision. It'll be at the bottom of top tier, bro. Success rate? What type of woman would like this? I ain't gonna lie. The ones that probably love to go on hikes, bowl. I can see that. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like niggas with that have great personality, bro. I can see that nigga's success rate actually being pretty much up there. I can see that nigga's success rate actually being pretty high and pretty decent. Not gonna lie. For real. I can see it all, bro. I can see the vision now. Megumi. JJK. Fushiguro. See, I didn't know him as Megumi. I knew him from Fushiguro. I ain't gonna lie. That's fine. That's hard. This nigga hairstyle is tough. This nigga shit is tough. That nigga shit is tough, bro. It is. For what it is, I know he probably on some dark shit. You know what I'm saying? He probably got Balenci boots everywhere he go. He always wearing them big ass baggy pants, and he always wearing some like Ken Carson aesthetic type of fit. You know what I'm saying? Some Ed Hardy tees and shit like that. He probably a cool nigga listen to rock. You know, he probably be on his own little vibe and shit, man. He be in his own little world. He be doing his own little thug thizzle, man. You feel me? This is another one that would probably pull girls from Hot Topic, Spencer's, shit like that. This is another one that would probably pull the men girls from that work at places like that. Ones that like to go to raves, bars sometimes. I wouldn't even say that. Probably just like kick it for real. Kick it and watch old baseball games, classic baseball games, old wrestling matches. Those be the ones, you know what I'm saying, that will actually fuck with a nigga like this. I'm not gonna lie, I fuck with the cut. Ushiguro, I can see the vision. I can see the vision in this nigga cut. I ain't gonna lie, I can see the vision in that nigga cut for real. I can. That's a good cut. That's a good cut. His success rate, it might be. Nah, I'll put him above Rengoku. I'll say it's like right here for. Nah, that's too high. Like right here. Rengoku's low-key I boosted. It should have been like right here for real. But I'll put Fushiguro's like right there. I'm being honest. I'll put Fushiguro's like right there, bruh. They would fuck with that hairstyle. They would. A lot of girls would dead ass fuck with that hairstyle, bro. Saitama. Bald. The clean bean machine. The straight bald, bruh. The Rock. The clean shaved head. No hair, no fade, no nothing. Not even a quick shadow of hair, bro. Not even the low opacity type of hair. Not even the George Jefferson. No, nothing. Just straight bald. Straight baldy. Look, I'm going to keep it a stack. Saitama, that nigga's bald. And he has no beard. So import that into real life. That shit's looking ass. I ain't gonna lie. You gonna look like Caillou, or you gonna look like goddamn... People might think... I don't know. Some people might think, did you do this by choice? They might start asking you shit like that. They might think you a patient. Okay, if I'm being 1,000% honest with you. And shout out to all my patients. Listen, y'all are fighters. I love y'all. For real. I always will love y'all. But, y'all know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna lie. Gang. You're bald as shit. Like, the light is reflecting off of that. Do you see this? Do you see this little white part shining right here? The light is reflecting off of that shit. Genuinely. Gang. No beard and bald. If you have a beard and... If you're bald with the beard combo, then you're fine. But straight bald... I ain't gonna lie. Come on, man. But I will say this. I have a strong feeling. I do have a strong feeling, low-key, that bald will low-key take over, my nigga. I'm not gonna lie. But as of right now, that shit's 0. That shit is a mean 0, bro. It's sitting at a mean 0 with success rate about bagging nothing. It's sitting at a mean 0, bro. I don't know if it can get worse than bald. But I'm just being honest, bro. I feel like, you know how it's dreads now, and then before that, it was waves. Before that, it was curls. Bald's gonna have its era, bruh. Mark my words. As niggas get older and as time goes on, bald is going to have its era, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all niggas. Mark my words when I say that shit. Bald will have its era. Bald niggas will have their era. Will I be joining them? Not until I get the full beard. But, them bald niggas definitely will. Trust me. You gotta trust me on that one. Kiss ho. Hold on, man. Okay? It's not even bad. Not the best. But this nigga hairstyle, deadass, not that bad, though, bro. I can see the vision. I ain't gonna lie. I can tell he pulled, like, nerdy, smart, intellectual type of people, bro. Intellectual type of women with that type of hairstyle. You know, with a nigga like that, he probably pulls his glass. He does this with his glasses a lot. I ain't gonna lie. He touches his glasses a lot, pushes them back up, just in case they fall off his face. That nigga in a suit, off rip, give a nigga that hairstyle, bro. Another snow bunny puller. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. That's another snow bunny. I'm just being honest about these, alright? It's another snow bunny puller, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's another snow bunny puller. They're pulling the intellectual girls, the ones that love school, the ones that don't mind going to school at all, the ones that have all honors classes. They pulling these type of women with that type of hairstyle, bruh. I'm not gonna lie. With a nigga like this, with a hairstyle like this, you know the nigga probably good as shit at math. For real, for real. I'm not gonna hold you. Or he know how to play a mean-ass guitar. One of the two. There's really no in between. He either really good when it comes to intellects, or he good at other shit like goddamn guitar and shit. You feel me? But that is the Snow Bunny Attractor. I will give that to him. You feel me? I would definitely give that to him. The white in it though, the white might not really hit for him, but the cut itself is not bad. I'm not gonna lie. What's this nigga name again? Kiso cut. Kiso. I'm gonna put you at the top of mid cut for real, for real. Your success rate is like, I'll say the success rate is like 45 for real, for real. I'll say the success rate is sitting at a good like 45%. I'm not gonna lie when it comes to bagging, bro. It can either be you're a very intellectual type of person with that haircut, or play a mean ass guitar. You play a mean ass instrument for real, for real. I can see it. I can see it. Especially when it's all white like that. Play some type of mean ass instrument. 1 to 2 more depending how long this takes. Vin Smoke Sanji. That is Sanji. Okay. Now imagine a nigga walking up to you, my nigga, having the Sanji cut. The hair going over one eye and shit. Having the Sanji cut and shit. Let's put this in the real perspective. I ain't gonna lie. Sanji cut, that's another snow bunny. That's another snow bunny attractor, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. But I ain't gonna lie. With the hair hanging over one side of the eye and shit, they might think you a little emo and shit. Just doing shit like that. For real, for real. But the gold, hair hanging down, it look like your hair always wet with that type of style, my nigga. It's kind of 50-50. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of 50-50 for real, for real. I feel like with a cut like that, it usually be niggas that be like hoarders on some shit. Maybe I'm tripping. But if you got that type of hairstyle, bro, I need to know what type of fade you have under it. Because a lot of hair like that usually covers. A lot of hair like that usually covers it. But I can see them back. I ain't gonna lie. I see the success rate in the Sanji cut. I see the success rate in the Sanji cut, bro. Definitely the snow bunny attractor, though. Definitely the snow bunny puller. Hey, some of the black ladies can go for that. I'm not gonna lie. They can. I will see that. I can see that. Especially, you know, certain ones, you know, that like niggas like this. I will say that. Niggas like this, bro. But with a hairstyle like that, you're definitely hiding your hairline and you definitely hiding the cut you got under that. And I feel like the cut, you either have a huge forehead when your shit is like this, or you got a mean ass bald fade on the side, bro. And it generally starts all from the top. That's just the way I'm looking at it. But I don't think it's that one. So I'm gonna just say you have a mean ass forehead under that shit. So with a cut like that, I ain't gonna lie, I low-key see you under the dude with the white hair, but it could work though with the Sanji. The Sanji cut could work. I feel like your forehead just huge though with a cut like that. I'm gonna give it like this much or success rate, like 50. It's like 50-50 for real with that type of hairstyle. I ain't gonna lie, it's like 50-50 with that type of hairstyle, bro. Last person. Light, yeah, I got me. One thing about the light hairstyle, that's that antisocial. That's that antisocial. Don't talk to too many in class. The girls always wondering what he's thinking about type of hairstyle right there. I ain't gonna lie, that's one of them niggas that hit one of these and shit. You know them them white niggas be hitting the little to get the hair out their face. They hit one of those and shit. Hit one of those little effects and shit. And their hair fly to the side. That's one of those type of niggas, bro. When you have a hairstyle like that, okay. I'm not gonna lie, you have a hairstyle like that. I feel like that also fits for the perks of playing mean baseball, rugby. That's another one that could really go up there, bro. Especially the brown. I can see the brown. I fuck with the brown, my nigga. Pause. But you know what I mean, though. I ain't gonna lie. That hairstyle, it works. It works, my nigga. You spray it a little bit with the little spray and shit. You don't gotta do too much. You don't gotta get it done or nothing. You spray it a little bit. You little head flick, and then it should be good for the day. And they're going crazy over you. As simple as that. It's facts. They're going crazy over you, my nigga. It's facts. The light Yagami is definitely up there. The light Yagami hairstyle works. Bagging. I don't know if it's more of a top tier cut than that first dude, my nigga. But it's definitely up there. I ain't gonna lie. Success rate, I can see the vision. Success rate can go up there. Success rate can at least hit like right here. For the light Yagami hairstyle. It's facts. It's facts, bro. But a light Yagami hairstyle, it works. I really should have put like, I feel like I fucked up the first 3 because I put a whole body instead of their face. I mean, their haircut specifically. Y'all know what they look like, bro. You know, they were already in the earlier parts of the video. Norman, Watari, and then I forgot his name. Nizo or Kizo or something. But that was officially ranking cartoon characters. We didn't really get too many cartoon. We got more anime niggas than cartoon niggas. For real. I might do a more specific one. For real next time. That was on me for adding a mix of cartoon characters and anime characters at the same time. This nigga right here, this nigga, what's this nigga name again? I forgot. Is #1 right now. I'm not gonna lie, he is top tier. That is pulling the most women out of this entire list that I've seen so far. If I'm being honest, Phineas, your shit is garbage. I should really put you down here, but we got Saitama. He bald as hell. Anyway, look. That was the haircut tier list cartoon character edition. Mainly anime because we barely got cartoon characters. I'm probably going to put only cartoon wheel next time. For real. I'll do that just to be more specific. But this was mainly anime. I'm not going to lie. Anyway, look. Official watching in time. I'll lay y'all and I will see y'all in the next video.